statue of an angel, almost certainly a depiction of the angel of death. Water from the icicle has been falling on the lock for a long time. It turned it into a block of ice overnight. It's time to find out whether that trick with flames only works in films. So much for the lighter. The heat has obviously damaged it beyond repair. Great, the key fits there. The way into the crypt is open. Somewhere in this darkness, there has to be a clue that will lead me to Jacek. If not, I'll really be in dire straits. Most of the crypt is lost in darkness. I can see some spotlights here, but they're turned off. The wire looks okay. It should work fine. The wire looks okay. It should work fine. This diagram shows how the spotlights further away in the crypt are connected. I'm almost sure of that. Now only how to use it. I don't think anyone will miss them. The wire looks okay. It should work fine. Various circuits inside the box can be connected using wires. This could restore the power supply to the spotlights. The power is down, so I may reconnect the cable safely now. I used that to start the generator. The connected lamps should light according to how the cables are connected. An hourglass symbol. The same as the one carved into the foreheads of those structural engineers murdered on Mission Street. The sarcophagus is covered with a heavy lid. I can't see why I would try to move that. The helmet has Jacek's name on it. It's lying near the stairs. Could it be that Jacek fell from them and lost the helmet? A mirror symbol? Why, I've seen it somewhere. Burke! Burke's corpse had it carved into its forehead. Something must have happened here. Those are working notes about the cellar restoration, not just scraps. It seems it literally flew away from someone's hands. Could it be that Bateman and Jacek continued their argument from the hotel here? Judging by the way the papers are positioned, one of them stood here, and the other had to push him from here. Interesting. It's a wire from the service box by the entrance. I think Jacek tore it from the box and threw it here into the darkness to make it more difficult to discover the crime scene. The cable is cleanly cut. The indicator light is lit. If my knowledge of electricity doesn't deceive me, it means the box is powered up. That doesn't make any sense. Am I to use those two things together? But how? If I see the cables going out of this box right, then all the lights down here are controlled from here. Ule? I have a hammer and nails for you.
Oh, Kitos, Rova Leroy. Me thanks, good.
I hope Ule won't need it again. Ule has already hammered down all he needed to, so I can take it back. It seems the warden is trying to find out what happened with the generator yesterday. I feel a bit guilty. Ule? Some problem with the generator?
Pottoaine. It was bad somehow yesterday. Empty in no time. I'm searching for some hole or outgoing.
You mean an outflow?
Kille. Yes.
Well, I hope it's not broken. That doesn't make any sense. The generator switched itself off. Could it be because of some shortage? The generator switched itself off. Could it be because of some shortage? The generator switched itself off. Could it be because of some shortage? The generator switched itself off. Could it be because of some shortage? The power is down, so I may reconnect the cable safely now. The diagram shows how the lamps are to be connected. I don't think that... Am I to use those two things together? But how? The whole place is quite unstable. Hopefully it will last until I finish searching here. There is a current, so I shouldn't... That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any... The generator switched itself off. Could it be because of some shortage? This part of the circuit is dead. The cellar could collapse any... Well, I've insulated the wires.
Hello? Do you hear me down there?
Yes, Professor?
For your information, I just locked you in there, you traitor.
Why? I don't understand.
You're Dummkopf. I should have known immediately. Where would you get all that information about restoration? Argo warned me about competitors, but this...
But I don't work for anyone.
Oh, sure, you just broke into the crypt like that, out of curiosity? No, you're going to stay locked up until I decide what to do with you.
Schneider, don't be ridiculous. You can see how unstable it is here. Do you want to bury me here or what?
Oh, you should have thought about that earlier. If it falls on your head, it will be your own fault.
There is a current. A burning cross? Reputedly, it was carved into the forehead of the corpse found in the local lake. It's a simple scales symbol. The scales usually symbolize justice or the weighing of souls before death. But I already know from Max that for the order that lived there, it was the symbol of a deadly sin. Avarice. The mortar holds the lid in place. I have to get rid of it somehow to be able to open the sarcophagus. I'll try to cut out that plaster, but I have to be careful. This place multiplies every strike by 1,000-fold, and I don't want it all to collapse on my head. That shaking sounded dangerous. I have to be careful. I feel it won't withstand many more such blows. Damn. Careful, Lara. You don't want it collapsing on your head, do you? Only one more little tap. I want to believe it's empty. I think I know who's inside. Yatsek! Jesus, that's Yatsek. The resemblance to the photo is 100%. And the symbol on the forehead, it's the same as the one on the catafalque. In fact, each victim had one of the symbols that are carved here. What can that mean? Think, Laura. Think! Even if it's cold here, the body is decomposing. It's been here a few weeks, more likely a month. But it would mean Jacek couldn't have been in San Francisco. So who went there? Could it be someone with Jacek's papers? To impersonate him. But who? Bateman! Yes! Jacek didn't kill anyone, but Bateman did, impersonating him, and Jacek was his first victim.
Bravo. Nice deduction.
You again. Is it time to go already? The crypt will collapse, won't it? You've come for me.
Time to go. No, you have a mission. To catch Bateman. To stop him before he does something irreversible.
Like what? He's trying to perform some ritual using that manuscript.
That manuscript is not a toy. Someone like him should know that. But he acts like one infatuated. Infatuated by something he calls love.
Of course. He wants to resurrect his dead wife, Beatrice. That's the reason behind those sacrifices and symbols. But what about Max? What is his role in all of this? Does he help him, or is everything different?
You have too many questions and too little time. Stop him and then we'll talk. The ritual must not be performed. Must not. You can't imagine the consequences.
Schneider? You really should see this.
Do you think I'm stupid, Frau Leroy?
Jacek's body is in one of the catafalques. But if you don't think it's that important...
Was? Right, I'm coming down. But if this is some kind of trick of yours... Bateman killed Jacek? That quiet and unhappy man?
He was dispensable for Argo at that moment, but Jacek wasn't. The headquarters in the States requested him, so Bateman forged his papers and went to San Francisco to impersonate him. And there he continued killing, exactly according to the ritual described in the manuscript, in Vita Mortis.
What did you say? Where did you hear that name? Vita Mortis is a myth, a fiction.
I see. So Jacek and Bateman must have found something else here.
What? What did they find? When? They found Vita Mortis and didn't tell me. I don't believe that. Or maybe, Scheisse, that's why he has the same symbol on his forehead as the one in the catafalque. If there are other victims, victims with other symbols...
Vita Mortis is no myth, and you know it well. You were searching for it here.
Don't utter that name again. The book is said to contain dark, terrible secrets.
I read his notes. I think I know what he intends to do.
He wants to bring back his wife, doesn't he? His dead wife.
I need to make a call. Hello, please. I need information urgently. Argo employs a man named Bateman. He lost his wife during their honeymoon in a foreign country. Where did that happen? Where is she buried?
Hang on.
Who are you, exactly? Leroy is not your name, nicht wahr?
I have it. Beatrice Bateman. Murdered at Bob's Motel near Tijuana. Buried in a local cemetery.
Thanks. I'll explain later.
I asked you something. You're not a tourist or someone from our competitors. So, who the hell are you?
Someone who has to finish this all now in Tijuana.
So many lives lost because of one book. Because of the secrets it holds. A blasphemous reporter who had no faith in ancient places. Stingy Yatsik, who sold the manuscript against Bateman's will. Impatient engineers who caused the cave-in and injured Bateman. And Burke. That vain, arrogant Burke who made others' achievements his own. And the fifth victim, whose despair will help Bateman finish his monstrous ritual. The curtain is closing, Laura. The show is about to end.
Bob's Motel, the place where Bateman's fiancée died, and where he will probably try to bring her back to life. I won't allow that. The time of cat and mouse games is over. It must end here and now.